So today is day 56 of 2026. In today's vlog, basically, I want to talk about my entire model training journey till now. Like, it hasn't been complete, but like, I want to talk about it because I feel like there were a lot of learnings. Like, I've noticed a pattern with my thing, like the way I go about things. So the first time that I noticed it, like I think I was in second year. Like, I knew I was not in a state of studying, but I knew I also had to study. Also, I was already lacking in the amount of syllabus that needed to be covered to basically need to score for the exam. But I used all the resources at my hand: YouTube, Google, even the class notes, solved them, and basically in very little time, I managed to do like so well. I would say like that is when the confidence I had in myself, like, it grew significantly because I proved to myself that if I just push myself through difficult times, I can do really great things. Like, that was like the most turning moment. Like, it was during the fourth semester, I would say. Looking at the syllabus, like, it was almost like it was too much, I would say. Like, I was already so behind, and covering it entirely seemed impossible. Scoring also seemed impossible, but there was something in me that pushed me like to do more. The next thing I would talk about was during my third year. That was during the sixth, sorry, fifth semester end. So basically, like, I had made like one template which was in Canva, but the number of students, like, it had to be distributed to, like, were a lot. And like, there was an option like we could keep like a bulk download, but my thing was like, if we had bulk download, there were students from different departments from different years, and having all the certificates with us and later distributing them would really be like a headache. So I really wanted to find some other solution that would really solve that problem. So after researching a lot, after trying out different things, I came to know about some automation tools of Excel, which basically like helped you like directly send the certificates via the mail, and those certificates can be generated using uh, an plugin or automation that is available inside Excel, where you have to integrate Google Slides. And yeah, so then you have to just do some formatting where the name gets automatically populated and the emails are sent automatically. There's a quota limit also, so I had to use two different emails because I was just testing out on one of my emails, and then the second time, like, I used it properly and I managed to send. There were still some discrepancies because people had given some different emails, and we like, and they were expecting the image on a different email, or like they were not even aware that what kind of email they had given. So that was the issue. But the thing is, like, finding an effective solution after like multiple, it was not a one day thing, okay? It was like multiple days trying, figuring out, and then finally like delivering the solution. And the next thing would be my internship thing. Like, I noticed like I was given the deployment thing. I really did not know how to start deploying an application front and back end until I started my internship, which really pushed me like to do better because my teammates who are from PCC and GC, they were literally so good that I felt inspired, that I felt that competitive, like a kind of something that pushed me, like some kind of drive, something like something like a competition, like I was trying to prove that I was equally as good as them, like trying. If I was not also, I was trying to work hard towards it. Like it was motivating, so I pushed myself, and I would say that the outcome of that was really good. Like I learned a lot in 2 months than I could ever learn in the entire 4 years of my engineering, and that is a reality. When you work with people who are way better off than you, I think you learn so much that I can't like describe it in words sometimes. Now, this is not a case for every single person. I've seen people who, despite knowing that they will like completely rely on the person who is good, they don't feel motivated to like even work hard to be better. So it's not about those people. It's about those people who feel motivated and who feel that they need to be better, looking at people who are better than them. The next thing would be uh, my current model training thing. So it started like, I know the model training process is really hectic, and I knew that it is not a one person work, and so I did really want to share that burden. So when I was asked, agreed to it because I know how intense deployment was. But the thing was, deployment was on a cloud server, but here model training was my local system, so my local system was also in like is going to be under great pressure. So I knew that, but I still took it because I still wanted to try. Because you have any time seen like in a very complicated surgery, even if there is a small percentage of hope, doctors ask the family, and sometimes we take the risk because we hope that that small percentage, that small chance may actually end up doing something good. Well, there is a like 90% chance it is going to fail, but there is a 10% chance that it is going to work, and sometimes we do go for the 10%. That's a very risk taking ability that I noticed that I had. Like, like previously it was like not that clear, but I do now. Like I want to try my best, like all possible things before I actually end up giving up. So then since my window displays was like almost over, then I shifted to Ubuntu because Ubuntu displays was kind of free. I end up doing a lot of mistakes. Then I figured some out. I also ended up crashing my system at least 3 times. Then I also ended up corrupting one of the kernels of Ubuntu. Then I got it fixed. Tried fixing the CUDA cause error, but it was corrupting my system file, so I had no luck with that. Then training unit on a CPU was almost impossible. Like it was lagging very badly, and it was also crashing my VS Code. So I had to restart again and again. So the workaround was basically to reduce the CPU, like reduce the way the model was being trained. It was using gradient accumulation, that the final resort that I used after being failed like over and over again. Like it's about like I've seen people who say like who give up without even trying. I've seen people who give up at the first failure, at the second failure. It's okay to fail unless you have tried all possible things and nothing is working out. But you like giving up after first or second failure, I think is not really a good thing. So keep trying, take the failures, see what you can do better, what are the other possible things that you can do. But don't give up at the first failure, second failure. Just keep pushing till you like get the results that you are expecting. With that, I end day 56 of 2026.